In this video, we are going to give you everything you need to know to travel to the Thailand Islands. This is the most complete guide you will watch today about this destination, covering the Andaman Sea with Phuket, Phi Phi, and Krabi, and the Gulf of Thailand with Koh Samui and Koh Tao, along with the best logistics and tour tips. So let's get started. The Thai Islands are a dream scenario for any traveler. This is the place where limestone mountains rise from emerald green waters and white sand beaches look like powdered sugar. However, planning this trip requires attention because the country is large and the weather changes drastically from one side to the other. Before we talk about the paradise beaches, let's look at the logistics, which is the most important part of your planning. When is the best time to visit the Thailand Islands? This is the golden tip. Thailand has two coasts, and the rainy seasons are different. For the Andaman Sea, where Phuket, Phi Phi, and Krabi are located, the best time is from November to April. During this period, the sea is calm and the sky is blue. In the Gulf of Thailand, where Koh Samui, Koh Phangan, and Koh Tao are located, the best time is from January to August. We strongly recommend avoiding the monsoon months, which bring torrential rains and close many national parks. On the Phuket side, avoid May to October. On the Koh Samui side, avoid October and November. And how many days should you stay on the islands? Logistics between the islands can be time-consuming. To see the essentials of just one side, you need at least 7 full days. If you want to visit both sides and have a complete experience, the ideal is 15 to 20 days. Mandatory documentation for international travelers. To enter Thailand, you need a few fundamental things. First, your passport with a minimum validity of 6 months. Second, check your visa requirements. United States citizens do not need a visa for tourism for stays of up to 60 days. But as of 2026, you must complete the online digital arrival registration before landing. Also, keep proof of your return flight and proof of sufficient funds, which is about $300 per person, as immigration may randomly ask for it. And a reminder about travel insurance. For Thailand, travel insurance is not mandatory for entry, but it is essential. Scooter accidents involving tourists are extremely common, and food poisoning can also happen. Quality private hospitals in Thailand are expensive and require payment in cash or card upfront. We never travel without one. And in the link in the description, there is the price comparator we use that always finds insurance at half the price. We will leave the link in the description. Now let's talk about transport. How to get around the islands of Thailand. To reach the islands from Bangkok, the best way is to fly. AirAsia is an excellent and cheap low-cost carrier. You can fly to the airports in Phuket, Krabi, or Koh Samui. To move between nearby islands, you will use boats. There are ferries, which are large and slow, and speedboats, which are fast and more expensive. Inside the islands, you can rent a scooter, which costs about $7 to $10 per day. But be careful, they drive on the left side, and the police require an international driving permit with a motorcycle endorsement. Other options include tuk-tuks, which in Phuket are small, colorful trucks, and the iconic long-tail boats, which work as water taxis. For those renting a car, which we only recommend on large islands like Phuket or Koh Samui, the most important tip is to book in advance online using a price comparator. It is always much cheaper. We will leave the link to the comparator we use in the description. Staying in a good area will make your trip much easier. The strategy is to choose islands that serve as bases. In Phuket, the first option is Patong. The advantage is that you are in the center of everything, near the nightlife, with hotels at all price points. The disadvantage is that the beach is not beautiful and it is very noisy. The second option in Phuket is Kata or Karan. The advantage is that the beaches are beautiful, and the atmosphere is much more family-friendly and quiet. In Phi Phi, the best option is to stay near Tonsai village. The advantage is that you can do everything on foot and you are close to the boats for tours. The disadvantage is the noise from the parties. If you seek peace, choose the resorts in the north of the island, such as in Laem Tong. In Krabi, the best base is Ao Nang. The advantage is the unbeatable logistics for taking boats to Railay Beach and other islands. The disadvantage is that the city beach is just ordinary. We created this custom map, which explains exactly which is the best region on each of these base islands. If you stay in this marked area, you cannot go wrong. We will leave the link to this map here on the QU Air code, on the screen, and in the video description. We created it on the hotel site we always use, as it always has the best prices. There, you can put in your travel dates and see all the hotel and resort options within that location at the lowest prices. We will also leave links to the hotels where we have already stayed. In every destination, we always recommend one that is very cheap and super well located, and also an all-inclusive hotel that we love, which offers a luxury experience with a fantastic value for money by Southeast Asian standards. These are great options. An important tip to save on lodging is the advanced booking strategy. The best hotels and beachfront bungalows sell out fast during high season. This is why we love using this website. Besides having the lowest prices, it has free cancellation for almost all hotels. You can book as early as possible to guarantee a much lower price. And if you need to cancel later, it is super easy and costs nothing. And remember that in the link below, We always organize everything you need to plan your entire trip for the best price. The sites we use to plan our trips and that have everything much cheaper. International travel eSIM, travel insurance at half price, tickets for all the attractions we mentioned, the good and cheap hotels we have stayed at, the car rental comparator which helps a lot on large islands, and the global account to carry dollars and exchange them for Thai bahts paying much lower fees. And the links already contain automatic discounts as we are always updating them. So save this page to your favorites and use it when planning. It will make your trip much easier and save you a lot of money. Now, let's move on to the main attractions and regions. The first attraction, and the most famous of all, is Maya Bay in the Phi Phi Islands. What it is: a bay protected by giant limestone walls, made famous by the movie The Beach. Why it is famous? For the color of the water and the surreal scenery. It was closed for years for environmental recovery, and now has strict visitation rules. Logistics: you need to take a boat from Phi Phi Dawn. The tip is to go on the first boat at 6:30 in the morning to arrive before the crowds. Swimming is not allowed in the main bay to protect the sharks. Price: you pay a national park fee of about $12 per person. The second attraction is Railay Beach in Krabi. What it is: a peninsula isolated by mountains, accessible only by boat. Why it is famous? For its climbing cliffs and Phra Nang Cave Beach, a beach that has a sacred cave and crystal clear waters. Logistics: take a longtail boat from Ao Nang. The trip takes 15 minutes. You can spend the day or stay there. Price: the boat ride costs about $6 round trip. The third attraction is James Bond Island in Phang Nga Bay. What it is: a vertical rock formation that became famous in the 1974 film. Why it is famous? For the exotic landscape of hundreds of limestone islets scattered across the sea. Logistics: the best way to visit is through a full-day tour from Phuket or Krabi, which usually includes canoeing through sea caves. Price: the full tour costs about $60 to $80 per person. The fourth attraction is the Big Buddha in Phuket. What it is: a giant white marble statue 45 meters tall at the top of a mountain. Why it is famous? For the 360-degree view of the entire island of Phuket. Logistics: you can reach it by car, scooter, or taxi. The ideal time is at sunset. Remember to cover your shoulders and knees, as it is a religious site. Price: entrance is free. The fifth attraction is Koh Nang Yuan near Koh Tao. What it is: 3 small islands connected by a white sandbar. Why it is famous? It is one of the most beautiful snorkeling spots in Thailand, with shallow waters and many colorful fish. Logistics: take a long-tail boat taxi from Koh Tao. The trip takes 15 minutes. Price: the island entrance fee is about $6. The sixth attraction is the Similan Islands. What it is: a preserved archipelago considered one of the top 10 diving spots in the world. Why it is famous? For the bluest waters in Thailand and unique rock formations. Logistics: they are far from the coast. You need a speedboat tour from Phuket or Khao Lak. The park is closed during the monsoons from May to October. Price: a one-day tour costs about $100 to $120. An important tip that will save you time and money is to buy tickets for attractions and tours in advance. Buying on the spot is always more expensive, and the most popular tours, such as to the Similan Islands or ethical elephant sanctuaries, can sell out. We will leave the link on the QU Air code on the screen and in the video description to the site, where we always buy tickets and tours for the best price. It is the largest tour site in the world and has practically everything there. Tickets for the Phuket Fantasy Show, the Maya Bay Tour, and Thai cooking experiences, all at the best price, and you can buy in any currency, saving on fees. Let's talk about shopping. Thailand is a paradise for those who love markets. In Phuket, do not miss the Sunday night market in the Old Town. It is the best place for crafts and cheap clothes. For electronics and global brands, the Yung Chalon Mall in Patong is the main one. In Koh Samui, the Fisherman's Village is charming for night shopping. And the tax-free tip: you can request a 7% value-added tax refund on purchases over $60 in stores that have the official seal. And for those who are new here to the channel, welcome! Our mission is to help you travel more and better around the world. If you are enjoying it, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It helps us a lot. Speaking of gastronomy, Thai food is one of the best in the world. The typical dishes you cannot miss are Pad Thai, which is stir-fried noodles, mango sticky rice, which is sweet rice with mango, and Massaman curry. For real restaurant suggestions, starting with the cheap ones. In Phuket, go to number 9 Second Restaurant in Patong. It is a simple family restaurant with authentic food and excellent prices. A dish costs about $7. For a mid-range experience, go to Raya Restaurant in Phuket Old Town. It is located in a beautiful colonial house and serves the best crab curry in the region. A meal costs about $25 per person. And for absolute luxury, Blue Elephant in Phuket. It is a cooking school and fine dining restaurant focused on Thai royal cuisine. A full dinner costs about $70 per person. And how much does it cost to eat on the islands? Thailand is a very cheap destination. A street food dish costs about $2 to $3. A local beer costs about $3. A full dinner at a mid-range restaurant will be in the range of $15 to $20 per person. Tipping is not mandatory, but rounding up the bill is always welcome. What about nightlife? The night on the islands is legendary. In Phuket, the center is Bangla Road, a pedestrian street full of neon signs and bars. In Phi Phi, parties happen on the sand with fire shows. And if you are in the Gulf, the full moon party on Koh Phangan is the largest beach party in the world. And if you are traveling with children, children will love the water parks in Phuket, such as Andamanda. Another incredible experience is visiting an ethical elephant sanctuary, where they can feed and observe the animals without riding them. The beaches of Koh Samui are also excellent for children because they have very calm waters. And to combine your trip, the most common logistics is to combine the islands with the capital Bangkok, which deserves at least 3 days. Another perfect combination is to fly north to Chiang Mai to see the temples in the mountains. If you liked the video, like and subscribe to our channel to always travel more and better around the world. Thank you very much and have a great trip.